All right, good evening. Coming up to sunset, and I thought I would just do another quick read. And I was just shuffling the Gothic Whispers deck earlier on while I was on a meeting, and the sun came out. So let's use that as the focus. We have the Tower as the first card out. I like the sun. The Tower, I don't see it as well. In the context of the sun, I see it being a positive change. It might be a major shift or a turnaround, but something's going to happen. And I think you're going to like it. You know, we have the excuse me. I do apologise. As you can hear, my voice is not what it normally is. I woke up this morning, I sounded like the Grim Reaper. This is my Christmas cup, the Christmas Jean Coutu cup that I've been sipping water from every day. I was going to move it for the reading, but clearly there was a reason for it. Page of Swords is next out. We had the Fool that came out through the coughing fit. This looks like it's just taking a chance. Something's going to happen and you just decide to take a chance. And the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is letting your imagination go wild. I don't know why I always saw the book in that card as being a book of spells, book of magic. I don't know why. But maybe this is the time to take a chance on a dream, on something that you've been thinking about for a while. And as we say that, we have the Eight of Cups, which is, you know, leaving what doesn't serve us behind us, just kind of focusing on this, on the positive change, on the sun. Maybe you've been manifesting, maybe that's what this book is. You know, it's a spell or a mantra. And maybe you're at the point where something has to change and you're ready to take a chance. Because the sun is, you know, beating away. And the Lover's card, I think this is definitely taking a chance. Maybe it's something that I don't know, maybe something you didn't believe in, or you didn't believe was real, perhaps. All of a sudden something changes and you just think, yeah, maybe it's worth the chance. We have the Seven of Wands, sitting in your own power. Maybe this is believing what you, believing in the sun, believing it's possible, believing it's something that is okay to want. The Five of Swords. Maybe the Seven of Wands is about just, you know, clearing the fog. We have the second character down there with his arms out, like, you know, what's going on? But I get the impression this is a clarity of mind. It's a realization that the sun is shining or can shine And if you live in the part of the world where I am right now, that's hard to believe. I was talking to somebody earlier on, and we were saying it's basically winter part 3. It's a colleague of mine, and he's a golfer, and we were joking about the fact that I think a lot of golfers were hoping to get out on the course early this year, or early, kind of around now, and all of a sudden we got some snow, and as I look out the window it's snowing again. And we're the King of Wands. Maybe this is the lion behind your back. Maybe this is the lion that's, has got your back, maybe, and you've got the torch and you can see the sun. Maybe this torch is lit by the sun. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is nostalgia. It's looking at what could have been. Maybe what still can be. Maybe this is part of that process, right? Well, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords maybe is saying, you know what, things are hard, but I'm going to head in the direction of the sun. As somebody pointed out, I think in a reading I saw online, the crows, they're crows, aren't they, are pulling the boat away from the storm. Let's take one more. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Financial security. So maybe this sun is about fulfillment. It could be romantic, it could be emotional, and then we have the Star card just on the bottom. The sun and the star. Maybe it's also financial as well. Maybe the two are linked. Maybe by having the emotional stability, the support, the romantic, the relationship that you want actually helps. And maybe this is kind of kicking and screaming. It's like the universe is dragging you, kicking and screaming. You see the sky is dark here, and it's heading towards the light. So maybe this tower is just a realization of this is here. I can have this. And the only thing that's stopping me from achieving it is the belief that I can't. Or that it's too good to be true, or it's a trap, or there has to be a catch. Maybe there doesn't. Maybe there is no catch. We have two oracle cards. It says conclusions are within reach. I get the impression the conclusion is this belief that things are not possible. And once you conclude those beliefs, you get the tower and you get the restart. And also you get your commitment is being tested, and that was covering up. A new start is coming. So, pretty clear, I think. If there's something that you want, the universe is telling you this sun is there for you to enjoy. But you have to be the fool. You have to take the step. But if you do, the universe has got your back. And everything that you want, the sun and the star, is there for you. Exciting times. Possibly, if you take the leap. that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was interesting, helpful, relevant. If it did, please feel free to drop me a comment. Also like the video if you did, and if you think you might like more videos like this, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would be good to have you along for the ride. Hopefully by the next reading my voice will be back to normal, and until the next time.